All right, woo! Let's talk about motivation. So many people quit on their dreams, on their goals because they lost motivation. Richard, I don't feel motivated. What do? I'll just wait until I feel motivated again. This is the wrong way to live. See, the motivation you can generate yourself. It's not something that you have to just wait till you wake up with it. No, you can generate it anytime you want. And that's what I want to teach you how to do. So that way you can generate and maintain the motivation that you want and need to keep propelling yourself into the future that you want to create. How do we do it? So your motivation comes from your motive, your reason, your why. So the reason your motivation is dying is because you forgot your why. It's because you lost clarity on your motive. Think about it. Just write the word motivation down on the piece of paper. Just write it down. Motivation, right? And then underline that first part, that first half that says motive. See, the more clear that you keep yourself consistently every day on what your motive is to achieve that goal, the more motivation you're going to create for yourself. So if you lose clarity, if you lose focus on your true motive, on your reason, on your why, you will kill your own motivation. So don't blame anybody else. Don't blame the weather. Don't blame the traffic. Don't blame anything else, because you are the one that's responsible to generate and maintain the motivation. So this is what I want you to do. All we need to do is mentally attach benefits and consequences to what we want to accomplish. Okay? So if you want to lose weight, or if you want to better your relationship, what are the benefits of you doing it? So let's think about the goal that you have in your mind. Let's say lose some weight, lose 15 pounds, okay? I want you to visualize that. If you did it, or when you did it, what would be the benefits of you losing those 15 pounds? What would you feel like? I want you to see yourself doing it. See yourself like actually use the weight, standing in front of the mirror and like, being proud of yourself. Like really feel what you would feel once you achieve that goal. See yourself having to go buy some new clothes, but this time you're buying a smaller size, right? See how that feels to be able to ask for that, large instead of extra large, or that small instead of that medium. Just see what it feels like. See yourself put on those new clothes. See your wife or your husband compliment you because you've been dropping that weight. When you start to show your mind all these benefits that you're gonna get, and then even other people being inspired by you, right? And even having influence and them having better standards in the way that they're eating or how they're living, whether it's your kids or your family, start to show your brain all these benefits, because that's gonna be your motive. And that generates from the inside a very powerful motivation. Now, here's another thing. What are the consequences if you don't? That's another thing that will motivate you, right? If you don't lose the weight, if you don't change your habits and how you're eating and how you're living, how you're drinking the food, the sodas and all that stuff, if you don't change it, where are you gonna be in a year? Where are you gonna be in 2 years? Where are you gonna be in 5 years? And be honest about that. Like if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. You'll keep gaining weight. So now I want you to see in 5 years from now, instead of losing 15 pounds, you've gained 15 pounds. Now, instead of going to the store and buying some clothes that are smaller, that fit nice, you're having to buy bigger clothes. Now you're wasting money, right? Now you have to go buy new clothes that fit you, and how embarrassing is that for you? Like, I want you to feel the embarrassment, feel the uncomfort that generates in you, having to go and waste money and buying bigger clothes because of your lifestyle. It hurts, right? But see, that pain can create life. That pain has purpose. Seeing the consequences in your mind will begin to be another motivation that will get you to do what you know you need to be doing, whether you feel like it or not. Or in your relationship. Okay, what would be the benefit of you doing those things that you know you should be doing? The quality time, the affection, doing the gifts, the affirmation, whatever you need to do to better your relationship. What would be the benefits of you doing that? Next week, next year, how is that relationship going to be? Think about how good it's gonna feel between you because you put in the work of doing the things that you know you should be doing, right? So when you tell your brain, look, this is what we're gonna have. We're gonna be experiencing this goodness, this enjoyable, this pleasurable relationship. When your brain starts to see that, man, it gets encouraged. It wants to do the work. So even those things that maybe you don't normally like doing, all of a sudden your brain's like, yeah, because of the benefit at the end. It creates a motivation. Or how about the consequence? If you don't do those things that you know you should be doing in your relationship, if you're neglecting it, if you're not pouring your time and energy into it intentionally and consistently, where's your relationship going to be in 5 years? There probably won't be one. See, if it's not growing, it's either dead or it's dying. So if we're not being intentional with these things and creating motivation for ourselves to not stop doing what we know we need to be doing, we're killing our lives, we're killing our futures. So this is a very simple way for you to generate and maintain motivation. Be clear mentally, visualize for yourself on a daily basis the benefits and the consequences of you meeting your goal.